Inside release right here. Inside control. Drive it that way. It's gone. Goodbye. Yeah, out front. What are you supposed to do? It's the same thing. Or inside of a pitch. This is a roller. Tell me how I got full extension. My arms. Yeah, bro. How you doing, Bill? Inside release. Boom. Right there. Little.
First pitch to the last pitch, long day.
I'm not gonna do this one.
2. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Union Baseball and Softball Complex for this game between the Capitol Hill Red Wolves and your Union Redhawks. Don't forget, if you have friends and family who could not attend tonight's game, tell them they can watch this game live right now at unionsportsnetwork.com. First, let's meet the starting lineups for the Red Wolves. Batting first, the designated hitter, Alan Duarte. Batting second, the shortstop, Sergio Loretto. Batting third, the third baseman, Jacob Arispe. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Bryce Rochelle. Batting fifth, the catcher, Jose Loretto. Batting sixth and on the mound, Jacob Bush. Batting seventh, the second baseman, James Walker. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Alberto Vasquez. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Oscar Bojorquez. And in right field, Alfredo Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Capitol Hill Red Wolves. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for the Union Redhawks. Batting first, on the mound, number 7, Camden Knutson. Batting second, the shortstop, number 6, Cody Young. Batting third, the right fielder, number 27, Ben Fluche. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 5, Dylan Baldridge. Now batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Braylon Danzy. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 23, Stephen Patterson. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 3, Zach Oliver. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 10, Lane Wood. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Cam Jones. And playing third base, number 25, Armando Gomez. Ladies and gentlemen, the Union Redhawks. Ladies and gentlemen, this time, if you would please rise or remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Your umpires for this evening are David Gibson and Jim Huco. Scoreboard operator is Gila Reese. DJ, none other than John Dobson. I'm your announcer, Jim Douthit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Red Hawk Baseball. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you into the broadcast here live on the Union Sports Network. We're going to play 2 tonight, kids. So strap in as Capitol Hill, the Red Wolves, come up from Oklahoma City. And we're going to play 2 tonight. We'll have all the action here for you. I think weather, as I look over my shoulder at Andy, I believe weather is what kind of caused this change, from what do I understand? Yeah, winds out of the north tomorrow. It's going to be bitterly cold. So going to play 2 here. As Union will play 2 tonight, have a night off, and then get ready for a big tournament starting Thursday. Big tournament coming off their tournament down in Florida, where they went 1-3, but there was some bright spots, and one of the bright spots is the right fielder in Ben Flouché. That boy went 11 for 13, kids, and you can do the math. You know that's well over 500, somewhere around 750, something like that. So I talked to Coach Newkirk a little bit before this game, and he said it's one of those things that the guys got kind of down on themselves, and that's a tournament where you can't get down on yourself. You get down on yourself just a little bit, and those teams are going to take advantage of you. So it bodes well that they have that kind of competition, because not after Capitol Hill, they play in the tournament this weekend, and then they're going to have Broken Arrow and Bixby almost back-to-back in district games, and so it's important for them to have this kind of pushback, if you will. As Union comes in at 6-7 overall, 2-2 in districts. Now for Capital One, they're 0-8 overall and 0-4 in district play so far. So Capitol Hill. Oh, I said Capital One. That's the credit card. My bad, Andy. Thank you for correcting me. Capital One is the credit card. Probably owe them money too at this point. So leading off for the Red Wolves, the designated hitter number 99, Alan Duarte. So Duarte will step in. We'll talk a little bit about scoring here as the game goes on, but I don't want to give anything away early, and there's a strike. First pitch from Knutson is a strike. Set them up defensively for the Redhawks. Gomez at third, Young at short, Oliver at second, Wood at first. Your outfield is Danzy in left, Jones in center, and Flouché, who I mentioned earlier, is swinging a hot bat in right field. Camden Knutson and Stephen Pattison make up your battery. And quickly, Knutson's ahead 0-2. 3 pitches, 3 strikes in the first batter, and Duarte is out. Shortstop, Sergio Loreto. So a doubleheader tonight, and then tomorrow we'll bring you softball right here live on the Union Sports Network. Talk a little bit more about that. And then I think, if I'm not sadly mistaken, Andy, that's it for the week. Is that correct? Yeah. So a nice, easy week for us here at the Union Sports Network coming off spring break. So that's swung on, and it's 0-2. Wind blowing in from center right now. About 60 degrees at game time, and strikeout number 2 on 6 pitches so far from Knutson. Third baseman number 2, Jacob Arispe. So Arispe steps in. Nobody on. 6 pitches thrown by Knutson so far. And number 7 is a strike, and he's thrown nothing but strikes all inning long. That swung on, and that's hit the left. That's going to get down. Arispe with a nice swing of the bat, and he's going to try for 2. And he'll get in with a double. And some chatter comes from the Capitol Hill side. First baseman, number 8, Bryce Rochelle. So Rochelle will step in with a runner on second. Runner goes. Pattison can't get a hold of it. And a stolen base will be recorded by the speedy Arispe. 1-0, and Knutson steps off a little bit. Check the sign as Pattison looks over to the dugout, wanting to change in signs as well. Now Knutson gets what he likes, comes home, low and outside, and it's 2-0. So the third baseman in Jacob Arispe stands comfortably at third right now. And a big hack at that, and it's 2-1. Rochelle was swinging for 365 there and came up a little empty. So the 2-1. Just outside. 3-1 now. Three and two. Catches him at the knees. As a smattering of fans begins to make their way in. Early start time tonight. The 5 o'clock start, trying to get 2 in. And there's strikeout number 3. But Capitol Hill gets a double out of Arispe and a stolen base. They threaten but come up short. Union coming up right after this.
At Coldwell Banker Select, we have the group to meet your commercial real estate needs, the Select Commercial Group. David Roberts can answer all your questions relating to the commercial real estate market, your business operations, and real estate budgets. Sarah Bergeson can help you locate the right commercial property to buy, sell, lease, or rent. Scott Job can provide valuable information regarding property values and lease rates. We treat our clients like family. With properties located all over the state, call us at 918-695-6979. Coldwell Banker Select Commercial Group, proud sponsor of the Union High School Redhawks.
Leading off for the Redhawks, your pitcher, number 7, Camden Knutson. Back live. Knutson gave up a double in the first inning. But Union escapes unscathed as Capitol Hill come in and start it off. Vasquez will be in left. Garcia and right, Bojorquez in center field. Arispe at third, Loretto at short. Walker and Rochelle make up the right side of the infield for Capitol Hill. And your battery is Bush and Loretto. And it's 1-1 to Knutson. Just underway here. Back up the middle, off Bush's glove. Knutson hustling down the line, and he'll get in there safely. And so that'll be a base hit to Knutson. We'll see if they're going to courtesy run for him or not. I kind of doubt it. As he looks in and he does not. Shortstop, number 6, Cody Young. Young steps in, another bright spot. Newkirk said during the trip to Florida was this young man right here. And it shows because he's now batting second. So a little shuffling in the lineups for Coach Newkirk after the trip to Florida where the boys went 1-3. Most of you out there in Union Sports Network land know that one. As Young will reach, pop, and knock it foul, so it's 0-1. Bush delivers. Pass ball, Knutson will get down to second. And Loretto couldn't come up with that one after Bush kind of threw it in the dirt. Loretto just kind of olayed it. Allowed Knutson to scamper down to second base. Ben Flouché, the hot swinging Ben Flouché is on deck right now. Talk about him when he gets his moment of glory here in just a second. Bush comes home in the dirt. Knutson thought about going. He'll scamper back to second. So we'll have a surprise guest later on during this game if he gets the nerve. As I turn and look at him right now, you gonna get the nerve up? Talk on a microphone later? Maybe. That swung on and foul. Yeah. All this equipment kind of freak you out a little bit? No? You might be on camera here. Just a minute. No? Okay. That would be the one and only, well, not the one and only. I've got 3 of them. One of the grandsons is down here from Wisconsin and hanging out here with us tonight, hanging out with me tonight. Glad you're here, James. We're going to have fun. Are you a cheesehead? You're a Packers fan, aren't you? No? Does Dad know you're not a Packers fan? I don't want this to be a surprise to him because he might be tuning in right now. You don't really care. Oh, wow. The sass is coming out. Do we have the... is this on a delay just in case the 12-year-old says anything he's not supposed to tonight? The 3-2 coming from Bush. Knutson at second. Oh, is Grandma going to be the editor? And that's a walk. So Young gets the pass. He'll come down to first. So first and second. Batting third, the right fielder, number 27, Ben Flouché. So if you didn't hear it at the top of the broadcast, Ben Flouché went 11 for 13 on the trip to Florida. One of the bright spots that Coach Newkirk talked about, and he rips that one to right. That's well hit. That's way back. That's going to get down and to the wall, giving chases Garcia. He'll pick it up, but rounding third and coming home is Knutson and Young, and Flouché is in with a triple and a 2 RBIs. And Flouché continues to tear it up. Designated hitter number 5, Dylan Baldridge. So Baldridge steps in, Danzy on deck. And with nobody out, there's 2 runners home, and run number 3 stands 90 feet away. So the 1-0 delivery from Bush, outside, 2-0. That gets by, and Flouché will come home, and that's run number 3. So 2 pass balls so far from Loretto's beginning to cost the Red Wolves of Capitol Hill some runs. And Loretto will come out and have a little conversation with Bush, and we'll take a quick timeout where they have that. You're watching Union Red Hawk Baseball right here on the Union Sports Network. Back live after the conversation Loretto had with Bush. The 3-0 delivery coming from Bush. Right down the middle, and that's roped to left field. Vasquez up, plays it, and that'll hold Baldridge to a single, but a well-struck ball right at Vasquez, and he gets it back in quickly. Left fielder, number 24, Braylon Danzy. So Danzy, the Northeastern State University football product, steps in. Runner at first. You might be noticing that some of the cameras the camera angles that we have shaking a little bit because of the wind. You can see Capitol Hills. I just said it again. And Baldridge scampers down to second. Capitol Hills starting pitcher in Bush. He's got long flowing locks, and those things are blowing in the wind pretty well. I had long flowing locks like that until my wife made me cut them over the weekend. So if anybody's wondering why I'm bald, she had everything to do with it. Isn't that right, James? Yeah. Attaboy. Okay, I'm on now. There you go. Okay, no. Runner at second was Baldridge after he got down there after the single in the base. So Danzy steps in, 2-0 to him. Bush sets, delivers, runner goes way outside. Ball 3, and Baldridge will end up at third. The catcher and Stephen Pattison stands on deck again. Nobody out.
Hey, good job, Cam. Way to be a leadoff.
The 3-0 delivery from Bush. Outside, nice stop, though, by Loretto. And a walk. Walk number 2 given up by Bush this afternoon. The catcher, number 23, Stephen Pattison.
I think it was just like this, Cam. Let's go, Patty.
So Pattison in. Runners at first and third. Don't forget, Union Public Schools and Union Athletic Department wishes to thank Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma, our sports medicine provider for all district sports. And that's ripped to left. That'll get down. That's a fair ball. Off the 3:15 marker out there. Long throw in, 1 run scores, 2's in, and a double and 2 RBIs from Pattison. So Mishon Minners will check in now. Courtesy running number 8, Mishon Minners. Second baseman, number 3, Zach Oliver. So what'll happen is this. Well, we'll talk about it when it does happen. Yep, we'll wait here. Got a little scoring update on what'll happen for tonight's game, but we're going to wait for it to come to fruition before we tell you guys at home what we're going to do. Bunt foul by Oliver. Gam Jones out to get the ball. Coach Brown wants to talk to Oliver about what he's doing. So again, a doubleheader tonight. That'll give the boys Tuesday and Wednesday off until they play in the, I believe it's the Broken Arrow Jinx Invitational. Is that how that's worded, Jared? So look at you like you know it all. And Broken Arrow Invitational. Broken Arrow Invitational. Ha, Jinx, you don't get anything. There you go. The 0-1 delivery, swung on foul, ripped down the left field line. It's foul, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 in the dirt. Minners will stay at second. Big first baseman in Lane Wood stands in the on-deck circle. Bush looks like he wanted to pick off Minners. Steps off, doesn't throw. Minners back safely, of course. Now the delivery home popped up to right field. Garcia gives it a look. Now he's got to give it a run, and he's not going to get there on time, and it bounces over his head. Coach Brown will send home Minners. Minners safely at home with a nice head-first slide. And so a double and an RBI, and that'll be the inning. And here's what we're going to do. What the discussion between coaches was simple. It'll be if Union scores 6 runs, that'll be the end of the inning, and then after the second inning, 3 runs. After the third inning, 3 runs, and then we'll see where we're at after that. So, Capitol Hill coming up. Union up 6-0. We'll be back with their at bat right after this.
When summer heats up and your AC isn't working right, be cautious of being pressured into a replacement.
It's always a good idea to get a second opinion, and Airco will let you know if your AC is worth fixing.
So call Airco today for a free second opinion.
Sponsored by Smiles. It's also whether your smile requires routine cleaning, extensive restoration, or anything in between. Smiles is also here for you. They're located at 65th and Yale. Hey, Smiles is also Family Dinner Street. There's something to smile about. For Capitol Hill, the catcher, Jose Loretto.
Back live here is Jose Loretto. The catcher steps in. Knutson out ahead, 0-1. So the 0-1 delivery coming from Knutson. 6-0 the lead. That's just outside 1-1. So the Hubert family listening up in Wisconsin, waiting for the debut of the grandson. It's going to be a little bit. He said he wanted to get his nerves up. So it can be a little intimidating with all this equipment around here. Just pretend you're playing video games. You got a headset on. He's thinking about it. So the 1-2's high, 2-2. So we'll play 5, 6, and 7 for Capitol Hill. And Loretto, Bush, and Walker. So we're in the top of the second here. And Knutson strikes him out. Strikeout victim number 4 for Knutson. That should bring up the pitcher. Yep, and it does. Next up for Capitol Hill, the pitcher, Jacob Bush. So Bush steps in. Nobody on, 1 away here. He said top of 2. Hard throwing Knutson just outside and low, 1-0. Preseason baseball out-of-town scoreboard. St. Louis Cardinals beat the Chicago Cubs 6-3. Sorry, Andy Irwin. Sorry, Nick Irwin. But it's just preseason, kids, so nothing to get excited about. One's across the board. Knutson sets, delivers. Just a little high. It's 2-1. Two-one deliveries, swing and strike. Number 2. 2-2 now from Knutson. So again, today doubleheader. Tomorrow a doubleheader as well for girls softball against Bartlesville. I believe first pitch is at 5 right here on the Union Sports Network. And that's just inside and a full count. Jacob Bush. "3-2, struck him out. Strikeout number 5. Second baseman, number 4, James Walker. So Walker steps in. Knutson delivers. Swung on the ground, slowly hit. They're going to have to hurry. Overthrow. Got him. Young with a nice hustle. And Walker was speeding down the line, but Young, a nice job getting over, getting that ball and getting it to first. And we're through 1.5. Union on top, 6-0.
Does your school or organization need athletic apparel or spirit wear? Let me suggest Inkwell, a Tulsa-based company that can get you the quality you deserve at unheard of and unmatched lead times. Talking 2 weeks or less, not 2 months like most others, and can do it as much as 60% less than most of the big guys out there. So join the likes of Sand Springs, Union, Broken Arrow, Jinx, Oolaga, and Glenpool to name a few, and get your customized sublimated uniforms, including Under Armour, Nike, or Adidas at InkwellNation.com.
Visiting is sponsored by Amber Gregg Photography. Amber Gregg is an award-winning photographer specializing in newborn and high school senior portraits. You can see all of Amber's beautiful work at www.ambergreggphotography.com. And thank you, Amber Gregg Photography, for sponsoring Red Hawk Baseball this season.
Leading off for Union, the first baseman, number 10, Lane Wood. So Lane Wood steps in. As a reminder, again, the scoring will be a little different tonight. Union put up a 6 spot before Capitol Hill could get any outs, and so we got our 6 runs, came in, allowed Capitol Hill to hit, got the 3 outs, and now Union's back up there. So if they hold true to form and what Coach Newkirk told me, Union scores 3 runs with no outs this inning, then we will switch again and 3 outs in the 3rd inning, etc. and so forth. So that's kind of what's on deck tonight here at the ballpark. Beautiful night. Winds now beginning to shift, Andy, out of the north, starting to blow kind of out. Getting cold. Yeah. Chicks do dig the long ball, and Lane Wood's one that can definitely crank one out of here. It's just outside, and Wood will get a walk. That brings in the speedy Gam Jones. Center fielder, number 1, Gam Jones. So 8, 9, and 1 slated to come up for the Red Hawks. And now that wind's picking up even more brisk. Was blowing almost straight in earlier. Now it's turning, almost going to blow straight out. So the wind definitely making the shift. As we talked about earlier, the weather tomorrow forced these two to meet tonight. Throw down to first, not in time, gets away. Wood will stay put at first as Walker cuts over to get it. Rochelle couldn't get a handle on it. So. The 2-0. So 2-9 against Capitol Hill. Couple days off for the Red Hawks before they play. Broken Arrow Invitational, big hack by Jones. He can't catch up with it. It's 1-2. So the 1-2 delivery to Jones. That ball is hit well. That'll get all the way to the wall. In comes Wood. And Jones is in with a triple. And I think as soon as he saw Coach Brown hold up the stop sign, he was just jogging as he came around second. He wanted the inside the Parker, but that wasn't going to happen. Nice RBI triple as we bring in the pitcher, Camden Knutson. So Knutson steps in after the walk to Wood and the triple by Jones. That brings in Knutson in the top of the order. Ripped foul down the right field line. Long run by Garcia, but it's going to be well foul. So Bojorquez was on his horse to try to catch up to that well-hit ball by Jones, but he couldn't. It got all the way to the wall, and you guys out there know well about the speedy Jones, and he'll come home now and pretty much just jog in. As another pass ball by Loretto allows another run to score. So 2 across, 8-0 now. Union on top of Capitol Hill. Loretto out again to talk to Bush, and they're having a conversation. Bush, a big smile on his face right now. No matter what the score, I love to see when players have fun. On the ground foul. Nice rip by Knutson. And they made Coach Brown jog all the way down there and get that ball. That's what the timeout's for. Just FYI. One-two delivery in the dirt, and it'll be 2-2. Ball 3. So the 3-2 coming from Bush. Knutson rips that one off the glove of Arispe, and the throw down not in time, but Arispe got his glove on it, just couldn't come up with it on a well-hit ball by Knutson. And we'll call it a base hit because that was roped. So a couple of things that anybody on the left side of this field deal with this time of year is the sun. And I guarantee the sun was giving Arispe a hard time there. Shortstop, Cody Young. So Young steps in. Knutson goes. Throw down to second, not in time. Bush kind of hopped that one into Loretto, and Loretto came up with it nicely, just couldn't get it down there in time. And Knutson's in scoring position, standing at second. Just inside. Cody Young just moved a little bit, just got it out of the way, and it was like a slow kind of breaking ball. It's 2-0. Missed inside. Knutson with the big lead. Come home, it's outside 3-0. So the 3-0 to Young, who walked his first time up. That'll catch the outside part of the plate. 3-1.
Come on, Hollywood.
Now be patient. In the middle.
Expanding the zone, 3-1 in the dirt. And Knutson's going to try to take off for third. He gets there. Ball gets away. Knutson gets up. He'll scamper home. Meanwhile, Young is on his horse, and he's down to second. And that might do it. Let's see here. Nope, we're going to continue to play ball. Maybe. Let's see what happens. And apparently we are. It looked like Loretto kind of took it up high, so Newby's going to come out and take a talk with him and make sure he's okay. So while Newby checks on Loretto, we'll take a quick timeout. Union up 9-0. Bottom of 2. Right fielder Ben Flouché. Well, since I told you what we were going to do, it just makes sense that we're not going to do what I said earlier. So Union scores 3 runs here. The runner at second is Cody Young, and Ben Flouché, the right fielder, the Enfuego right fielder, I should say, and Ben Flouché stands in. So 1-1 now, nobody out. I mentioned that if we scored 3 runs in the second, we would most likely switch, but that did not happen as Young takes off running. The throw down, not in time, gets away. Looks like he might have caught Young up high. Or he possibly stepped on his foot, and Young in some pain down there. Stepped on his foot or got his ankle funny. So Young's going to jog it off. Or attempt to. He looks like he's in some major pain there on that right leg. So the stolen base by Young may cost him a little bit, and he's still trying to hobble it off. Now Newby's going to come out of the dugout, take a look. Young down to his knees. So Newbie will take a look at him. We'll take another timeout. Union up 9-0. We're live right here on the Union Sports Network. So Newbie checks on Young. Young flexes a little bit. And we're 1-2. Pop to right. Couple of players coming together. Can't get it. And that'll score Young. As Rochelle was out there to try to get a handle on it, and he couldn't. And it'll be an RBI single for Fluchet, and he's 2 for 2 tonight with 3 RBIs. Designated hitter Dylan Baldridge. Baldridge steps in. He singled his last time up back in the first. 10-0 now. Union on top. That's roped to left field. That gets down foul. Baldridge just a little ahead of that. He waits another half a second. That thing's right down the line. As one of the Capitol Hill players will run out there and get the ball. Get back in and we'll get back underway here. So the 0-1 delivery to Baldridge. Bush sets. Gets the sign from Loretto and delivers. That's popped to center. That's well hit. Back to the wall and up over the wall, and that'll be a ground rule double. So a ground rule double by Baldridge. Be second and third now for Braylon Danzy. Left fielder Braylon Danzy. Don't forget, you know, Union Sports Network is your home for everything Redhawks this spring season. We scheduled 25 different events for you guys to watch, from the diamond to the pitch, bringing you as much of our spring sports as possible. That's well hit. Vasquez looks at it, up off the wall. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and Danzy is in with a double and 2 RBIs. And I believe that's going to do it. Yeah, so it's 6 after 1, 6 after 2. The double and 2 RBIs will take us to the third. Union up 12-0.
Racing towards the end of the month? Ask about our early pay options. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
assignments, from adjustments to pediatric care and more. Dr. Andrea knows each person needs individual attention and treatment and works on restoring each patient's whole body health. Visit drandreapachero.com to schedule your appointment today. And thank you, Dr. Andrea, chiropractic, for your sponsor of Union Baseball. Leading off the left fielder, Alberto Vasquez.
And back live. 12-0 Union on top. Knutson back to the bump. And the left fielder and Alberto Vasquez checks in. Defensively, nothing has changed for Coach Newkirk and his squad. As Knutson's second pitch across the inning is for a strike, and it's 1-1. Nice crowd has begun to come in. Kind of didn't know what to expect tonight from the Union faithful after spring break, but making this up as I go, Andy. Good crowd, though. So the 1-2 delivery from Knutson struck out. That's going to be strikeout number 6 for Knutson. Center fielder Oscar Bajorquez. So Bajorquez checks in. Got a lot of running the last inning that they were out in the outfield. A couple of well-hit balls his direction. Had to track down Gam Jones and quite a few other ones that were hit out that way. But no quitting these Capitol Hill Red Wolves, that's for sure. 0-2. So 8-9-1 due up for Capitol Hill tonight, or this inning, I should say. Designated hitter and Alan Duarte gets ready to come up as that's strikeout number 7. Designated hitter Alan Duarte. So Duarte checks in. He struck out his first time up on 3 pitches from Knutson. We'll see what Cam draws up this time. First pitch swinging and strike. So we'll see if strikeout number 8 comes here. The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Look out. Coach E and a couple of white jerseys had to scamper away. He went right into the dugout. We'll do 0-2 again. Wind blowing straight out now. Again, just a little late. Duarte getting some nice metal on it. I guess you can't say wood on it, can you? Getting some nice metal on it. That just seems aluminum, alloy. Nice alloy. That just doesn't roll off the tongue, Jerry, like it should. And there's strikeout. Number 9. Sorry, number 8. Look at me doing math. Union coming up, still up 12-0.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Back live here as we head to the bottom of the third. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Union. Leading off for Union, the catcher, Stephen Pattison. So Patty steps in. Doubled back in the first. $12-0 Union on top. Just a bit high and outside. Slipped out of Bush's hands there. And I can see him. He's got a big old grin on his face. He didn't throw it hard enough to hurt anybody, that's for sure. So Bush sets, delivers. And it's 2-0. So what do we have on slate for you? Well, tonight we'll have the second half of our doubleheaders. That's high. 3-0. Let's bring you game number 2, and then tomorrow a doubleheader. As the ladies right next door take on Bartlesville. First game starts at 5. As Pattison will pick up a walk. Second baseman, Zach Oliver. Courtesy running, Mishan Minners. So Minners getting another opportunity to step on the pad, run some bases for Coach Newkirk. Pattison's been on twice tonight. Zach Oliver also picked up a double. Minner goes, throws down, not in time. Look at Mishan with some wheels. Pick up a stolen base. We might have to check. That might be Mishan's first stolen base in a varsity jersey. It is, I'm being told. So congratulations to Mishan Minners. First stolen base. Nice job, kid. Another big lead. He wants another one. That swung on. Foul. So again, back to Oliver. He doubled as well with an RBI back in the first. Part of the 6-run first inning. Let's see if Minners wants to take off. Get stolen base number 2. Big lead. Big lead. He goes. Gets by and again. We're going to give him the stolen base. We can't give him the pass ball on that, can we? Give him stolen base number 2. Stolen base number 2. There it is. And he was going anyway, yeah. There we go. Mishan Minners. Channeling his inner Cam Jones. I think that's what he's coming for. I think he's coming for your boys. He stole 5 bases one night. Is that right, Jim? Yeah. Minners wants a piece of that 5 stolen base action. The 1-2 delivery. Just a little low, 2-2. So the 2-2 swung on, and that's lifted to left. That'll get down. Minners will come home. Oliver will be safely in with a single and an RBI. Run number 13. Comes off the bat of Zach Oliver. First baseman, Lane Wood. Cam Jones on deck. Lane Wood, the first baseman, steps in. He walked his first time up. Catches the inside part of the plate, and it's 0-1. Grandson's checking the time. You going to be ready to go on here in a minute, buddy? Okay. Confidence is up for the 12-year-old. He almost takes Bush's head off as Wood. That'll be a single. Wood safely there, and yeah, might have brushed some of Bush's hair. That's for sure, as that was ripped back up the middle. Center fielder Gam Jones. So with 2 on, nobody out. Jones batting 9th tonight. Hit a triple his first time up. Looks like he's going to lay down the bunt. Backs off of it, and it's 1-0. Knutson on deck. Runner goes way outside. Loretto can't handle it, and everybody's safe. So Oliver safely at third, Wood safely at second. And Jones rips one to the right side. That'll get down for a single. Garcia can't play it cleanly, but he'll get it back in quick enough. But 2 runs will come across, and a single and 2 RBIs, and that's 3 RBIs so far for Jones tonight. And I believe that will be the inning. Yes, it is. So that's the inning. I glance over at the grandson. Are you ready? Yeah, he's ready. So when we come back, the one and only James Hubert joins me right here on the broadcast. 15-0 Union on top.
We're athletes.
Coaches.
And your child's high school athletic trainer. We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in Green Country.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities,
more high schools,
and more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
personalized orthopedic care,
treating the area's best teams,
and the athlete in all of us.
Back live here on the Union Sports Network, the one and only James Hubert joining us. Hi, James.
Hello.
How are you, buddy?
Good.
Good. So for all you guys at home, this is one of the 6 grandkids I've got. Came down from Wisconsin, hanging out with us for a couple of weeks, and you having a good time so far?
Yes.
Yes. You can say more than just one word at a time, buddy.
I know.
Oh, okay. All right. We're just checking. So, going to be a lot of fun. No telling what's going to come out of this young man's mouth. So it ought to be a good time, as Union has changed their pitcher, so we'll have to talk about Jake Soul here in a few minutes. What do you think? What's your favorite sport right now, buddy? You have a favorite sport? No? What do you think about baseball? Meh? Okay. All right. Well, at least you're honest. Favorite team? Do you have a favorite team at all? No. All right. I know what you like to do, and we'll get to that in a little bit. You're like every other 12-year-old out there. You love to play the what?
Roblox.
Yeah, there you go. The video games, boys and girls. He's not any different than anybody else out there. That's for sure. So let me do some introductions, buddy, and then we'll get back to talking. Fair enough? Mm-hmm. All right. Now pitching for Union, number 15, Jake Soul. So Knutson moved to second base. Jake Soul takes over on the bump after he struck out 8. And Capitol Hill will come in. They've got 2, 3, and 4 for them. Sergio Loretto, one of the 9 strikeouts so far, 8 strikeouts for Knutson as he moves over to second base. As I said earlier, and Soul takes over on the mound. So we'll get you hooked back up here, buddy. Take it. take a big drink. So one of the things you got to know is when you take a drink of water, you turn off your microphone, so everybody at home doesn't hear you gulping down the water. Is that slap foul? That's kind of weird. You ever seen those videos where they catch like the news guy or the sports guy picking his nose live on the air? Yeah, that's what you don't want to get caught. Eat the mic. Don't be afraid to eat the mic when you talk. Well, not literally, right? Swung on, and strikeout number 1 for Soul is Sergio Loreto, and that'll bring in third baseman Jake Arispe. So Arispe checks in, and the boy has all of a sudden got extremely thirsty now that I put you on the air. That's like 20 drinks of water in the past 30 seconds. That's high. Soul outside. 1-0. So the line for Knutson, he struck out 8. Don't think he hit 50 pitches. We'll check on that. He was throwing some dimes, and Soul with a strike. So Arispe, the bright spot for Capitol Hill is he doubled back in the first on a hard hit ball. He swings at that one. And that's strike number 2. As I believe the line for Knutson, 3 1/3. That can't be right. He only pitched 3. Yeah, did allow the hit. Struck out. They're saying no. Yeah, struck out 8. So great job for Knutson. Now you ready? You just drank 30.4 ounces of water, kid. As that strikeout number 2 for Soul. See, you get on the air, you get a little nervous, don't you? No, talking to me. No. There you go. Okay, you sure? First baseman Bryce Rochelle. So talk to me about your favorite movies. We talked a little bit earlier about this. I give you a hard time about music. We're talking about movies. Your favorite movie, probably series of all time, is Godzilla. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. What is it about Godzilla that you like so much?
I don't know.
You don't know? Is it the action? Now, do you prefer the old black and whites, or do you like the new ones?
New ones are fine.
New ones are fine. Okay. All right. Very good. You excited about this Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we going to get to go see? Tell the fans out there.
Godzilla X Kong.
Yeah. Godzilla X Con. It'll be my first Godzilla movie in a theater in a long time, so I'm excited about that. Who's going with us?
Cade.
Tell everybody at home who Kate is.
My cousin.
There you go.
And my uncle, and then you.
Okay.
And then me.
Yep. So 4 of us, a guys' night. Swung on and strike number 1. It counts 3-1 now. Now, a little history on Uncle Casey. You know, he coached for us. He coached baseball for us last year, and he's coached union wrestling for the last 2 years. So just another part of the union family, as that's outside. 2-2. Now 3-2. Excuse me.
My cousin and uncle from Wisconsin are probably jealous right now because I'm seeing it without them.
There you go. So na boo boo. Do you guys still say that? That's well hit out to left. Danzy back off the wall, and a nice hit by Rochelle, and he'll get in with a double. So 2 hits tonight are both the long ball, and both hit out that way. As Rochelle's in with a double and with 2 outs. That'll bring in catcher Jose Loreto. That'll bring in the catcher. 15-0. So Soul's given up a hit. Knutson gave up a hit. And that's about all they could muster so far, but a nice piece of hitting there by Rochelle, and he's 1 for 2 tonight. Patterson going to come out and have a quick conversation with Soul. There was something that those two got crossed, I guess. Don't forget to turn it back on. Yeah, okay. All right. Just checking with you. So Patterson's back in. So the Godzilla movies. Now, Do you have a favorite all-time Godzilla movie?
No, they're all nice.
They're all nice?
Yeah, they're all perfect.
They're all perfect. Gotcha. Swung on, strike number 1, so it's 1-1 now. So they're all perfect. Okay, very good. What else is your go-to movie-wise? You're kind of a movie connoisseur. You've got some good ones in your library of likes, if you will. Star Wars fan too, aren't you? Yeah. And for the first time, you got to see what movie with us? Rogue One. Yeah, Rogue One. What did you think? Did I hype it up enough? Was it as good as I told you it was?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Very good. And there it is. Strikeout number 3 from Soul. And we'll head to bottom of the 4th. You want to hang out, or are you done?
I'm done for now.
You're done for now. James Hubert, everybody. Say hi to Mom and Dad real quick. Hello. There it is. A smattering of applause for you. He's James Hubert. I'm Jim Dowd at Union Sports Network. We'll be back after this.
DH in the ball game went to catcher and 21 for 17.
Leading off for Union, the second baseman, Camden Knutson. So Knutson steps in, 2 for 2 tonight. Pitched 3 innings for Coach Newkirk, struck out 8, moved him to second, brought in Soul. Soul gave up a double but struck out 3. 15-0 Union on top. That's ripped. Knocks off the glove of Arispa. Throw to first, not in time. And Dennis Miller, the new pitcher for Union, or excuse me, for Capitol Hill, my apologies. Dennis Miller checks in. Now batting number 26, Oscar Olazaba. So Olazaba checks in. And the carousel of new players will begin for Coach Newkirk here. So Olazaba checks in. Sure enough, there is a new catcher as well. Handful of people moved around for Capitol Hill. Knutson off with a stolen base. That's back up the middle and a base hit. Easily. Bobbled a little bit by the starting pitcher at Bush, but he'll get it back in. And an RBI single for Oscar Olazaba. Right fielder Ben Fluchet. So Fluchet, 3 RBIs on the night, 2 for 2 so far with a triple and a single. Big lead by Olazaba. Miller comes home, and it's a strike on the outside corner. So Alan Duarte, I believe, is the new catcher. He was the designated hitter so far. And that's popped up. A lot of ground to cover. Over, and nice catch there. Vasquez with a catch. Runner tags and advances to third is Olazaba. But a nice running catch by Vasquez. He was fighting wind. He's fighting sun out there. Nice job by the youngster. Rope that in. Dylan Baldridge, designated hitter, steps in now. First pitch is a strike from Miller. Just outside, or inside, excuse me. And run number 17 scampers across. No Olazaba. He'll get a nice hand from Coach Newkirk and the boys. Say a big thank you to Eli as he walks in the press box, delivers all of our water. I think what had happened was James drinking that 30 ounces of water made everybody thirsty. May have something to do with it, as he's totally ignoring me now. Now he's not. Sure. The 1-1 delivery. Just outside. Baldridge tonight, 2 for 2. Single and a ground rule double back in the second. And the 3-1 delivery from Miller. Bounces it in. Baldridge will walk down to first. Left fielder, Braylon Danzy. So Danzy tonight walked in the first, double and 2 RBIs in the second, and he ropes that one to left. That's well hit. That's way back. See ya bye. Danzy with a 2-run homer. And that'll make Mama happy. And that'll be the end of this inning. As the boys celebrate. And I'm wondering if that's going to be the end of this game. Not 100% sure what we're doing. We've got to play 5, I believe. Right now it's 19. So it does look like Union will come out. So we'll head to the 5th. Union on top, 19-0.
inside the field behind first base. All kinds of goodies over there, hot dogs, hamburgers. So get your grub on over at the concession stand. Speaking of grub, this interview is sponsored by Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is a legendary restaurant serving the best steaks and ribs, and also beef, chicken sides. Don't forget about those rolls, kids. Thank you, Texas Roadhouse, for providing all kinds of goodies for this team this year. Leading off for Capitol Hill, great team, Jacob Bush.
Back live here, Jacob Bush, who started the game on the mound for Capitol Hill, took over in center field. We'll leave it off for Capitol Hill. And Soul back on the mound. Defensive changes again for Union. It looks like Knutson has taken over now at short. Zach Oliver is at second. I think it's the only change. That's swung on for strike 2 and 1. So Young and Knutson switched spots on the infield and everything else stayed the same. Soul delivers. Strike 2. So we told you it'd get cold, and it has cooled off a little bit as both the Capitol Hill coaches have gone to the sweatshirt. Strikeout number 4 from Soul is Jacob Bush. Second baseman James Walker. So I'm gonna call you out a little bit there, James. It's still in the 50s. You're in Wisconsin, and you have gloves on, and you're in Oklahoma right now. I'm just saying, you're a Wisconsin kid now. I know you were born in Missouri. We didn't get into all that, but no, because that's popped out to Wood, and there's 2 away. Yeah, and I had Wisconsin going to the Elite 8, and that didn't help me at all either. Of course, his dad probably would have told me differently, don't do that. Left fielder Alberto Vasquez. So Walker popped out to Lane, first baseman. And there's 2 away. We're 1 out from getting this game over. So what'll happen is we'll take a break. Are we staying? We're going to end this stream, and then we're going to get some food in everybody, and then we'll start a new stream probably in about, I'm going to say 45 minutes. Is that about right? 7:15. I think the game is slated to start at 7:30. But if you want to catch game 2, I would probably be ready to start at about 7:15 or so. So we'll see. We'll see. 1 and 2 now from Soul. Pitched pretty good in relief. He struck out 4, allowed a double, and then to pop out to Wood just moments ago. And that'll do it. So Soul strikes out 5 total in his outing. And Union will take game 1, 19-0. So check back with us in about 45 minutes as we'll bring you game number 2 between Capitol Hill and Union. For now, I'm Jim Douthit. For Kyla and Andy and myself and James and everybody else, we'll see you in about 45 minutes.